retail class. So we've done visualizations in DBpedia. Last time we went to the DBpedia endpoint on the web and we typed in a SPARQL query. This is just a quick catch up of how we then eliminated that process and did it all in R. This is at my R Studio setup. I've just started a new script called SPARQL example. The first thing you want to do is import two libraries. The first one is the SPARQL library. The second one is the graph library. iGraph, I think it's called. Well, I know it's called iGraph. Then we need to give it the endpoint, which, remember off the top of your head by now, is dbpedia.org SPARQL. What I have done wrong there is that should be equals. And then the next bit is the query. You need to give it a query. Get rid of spotlight. And the query is what we've been doing in class. So I'll use the example that we used earlier about punk rock artists and the band that they're in. Why is this not pasting? There we go. We've been through this before. It's in a previous video. We've done it in class. Get the idea. And then we need to tell it to do the SPARQL query. That's SPARQL function. Endpoint query. I'm only going to go over these really fast what we're doing, but if you get stuck and you want to know what a function is doing, just type it in this cool little box over here. No, not on packages, so click help first, then type it in this cool little box over here. And it'll tell you how to, well, you're going to press enter as well, and then it'll tell you a bit of description of what you're doing. So I'm using this SPARQL function and I've given it a URL and a query. I've not given it any of these extra parameters here. I'm not sure what these mean, but it'll tell you here. So the lossy parameter, the format parameter, so if you want it back in CSV or JSON. We got JSON before, didn't we, from that web-based endpoint? Yeah, so this help function is pretty good, because I'm not going to really explain what these functions do now. This is just a quick reminder for those of you who are sleeping at the back at the moment. We also want the results. So in R, if you save that and then press source, it will run everything in the script that you've got here. And you can see by these that have magically appeared, we now have some data. We have a name of all the people in DBpedia who have played in a punk rock band and the name of that band. This one is, I've not, in my SPARQL, I've not put order by, so they're not in any order. If you put order by name at the bottom, they should be in alphabetical order. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Morrissey in the nosebleeds. Anyway, I'll get rid of that now. I'll finish off my script. Okay, so this first bit of the script goes away to the DBpedia endpoint, runs a SPARQL query, gives me the results. Next, I want to turn those results into a matrix, an adjacency matrix. So as matrix is the function, table, because it's table, df is this over here. This is the same as what we did before in the other video, so again, just quickly going to type this in. So if you click run instead of source, it just runs the one line. So okay, so they're saying there's something wrong with that which is like, no, what am I doing here? It should look like that. Yep, it's happy with that. So now we've got a matrix, and the next bit is to use the iGraph library that we've imported up here to create an undirected graph, which I'm not going to type in because we're running out of time. I'm just going to paste in, get the idea, create the adjacency matrix using this matrix. It's undirected. This is taking out any loops or any double edges, and this final bit is writing the graph file, which you can then take away and you can open in Gephi because that supports GraphML. You can export it in a different file format if you want. The way to find out how, remember, is to type in here function that you want to use. Look, these are the different formats you can use. .gr. Is GraphML not there? Oh yeah, GraphML is there. I couldn't see that then. Blah blah. Okay, so now I've saved that source, and I'll go away, and it will write me a GraphML file, which will be in my. Look how messy this is. This is ridiculous. Anyway, it's there. I can open that in Gephi and play with it and do some cool visualizations. Easy peasy.